Okay, now let's take a look at the language used by the speakers. Okay, so we have here the different words to add in our vocabulary. Celebrity, this refers to famous person. Yeah. Then spokesperson, this is who gets paid to be in an advertisement for a product. Okay. The target market, the place you want to sell your product. And the target customer is the type of customer you want to sell your product to. And of course, you heard something in the conversation about the word overweight. Okay? It is a nice way of saying too heavy or not fit. Yeah, that's it. Instead of saying fat, you can just simply say overweight. Okay? Okay, now let's hear the different ways of making suggestions. Okay, let's start with 7. Okay? Press 7, making suggestions. So again, let's listen to an audio clip based on the conversation we had a while ago. So are you ready?
Well, one possibility would be to use a famous overweight business executive or CEO, someone who is really successful.
Yes, it's done. Okay, so we both heard 2 of the possible ways on making suggestions. Okay? Yes, we heard the possible ways of making suggestions, and we have 2 here. The following ways is, first, you can say one possibility would be to, and you have to make your suggestion, right? And then we use would, the modal would, instead of will. Okay? Because the modal would, this is a polite way of making your suggestion. Okay? Okay, for a while. Okay? Yeah. Yes, that's right. Because will is a refers to the happenings in the future, while would is used to make suggestions, expresses that you have an idea and you want to make a suggestion. Yes. So did you see the difference between the would and the will? Absolutely. Yes, absolutely. That's great. You got it correctly. Okay. Very good. So that is one of the ways to make suggestions. Now, let's have Miguel. Of course, Miguel also a team member of Karen. So he also makes a suggestion. So let's listen and let's pay attention to his manner of making suggestion. Okay? Are you ready?
Perhaps we should just use a famous sports star like we usually do. If it isn't broken, don't fix it. You know what I mean?
Okay. Have you heard it well? Okay, great. So another way of making suggestions is we can use the phrase perhaps we should, and then you go on with your idea of your own suggestion in mind. And we use the word just to show that you are suggesting with a strong will, and you would like to make an emphasis on your suggestion. Okay? And then, of course, you heard Miguel said, if it isn't broken, don't fix it. That is an idiomatic expression. Meaning, it's an idiomatic expression. Yes. Expression. Yes, yes. Okay. Idiomatic expression. Okay. It expresses words deeper from its literal structure. Yes. Okay? Yes, that's right. Yeah, great. So you have that one in mind already and you have the idea. Okay? Let's continue. Okay, so that's it. Miguel used the phrase perhaps we should and then continue with his own suggestion. Okay, we already have 2, right? Coming from 7 and Miguel. So we still have another way of making suggestion. Okay, so are you still in? Okay, great. We have Charles. Okay, so we will listen also to the manner of Charles in making his suggestion. Okay, so please bear with the audio.
I've got a suggestion.
Go ahead, Charles.
It's just an idea, but how about choosing someone from a sport where it's normal to be heavy?
Okay, so it's done. Okay, now in this manner, Charles did say, I've got a suggestion. So it could be that Charles is have something in his mind. So he politely said that sentence. Okay, so it is really important that we should always be polite whenever we want to introduce the suggestion. Okay? More specifically, if you are talking to someone who is ahead with your position. Say for example, talking to your boss. Okay? That's it. Next, it's a normal way of making suggestion is this. You can use the phrase, it's just an idea. How about, okay, you can use that one. Yes, great. It's just an idea. Okay? But of course, you should always take extra precaution on saying that.